Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have my first impressions on the new NYX Highlight and Contour Palette. I was going to call it kit, but you can call it a kit, a palette. Oh, it's called a palette, excuse me. I thought it didn't have a name. So the Cream Highlight and Contour Palette by NYX. So I'm super excited. I saw that you guys did like my first impressions in the Wet n Wild products, and a lot of you guys gave a thumbs up to my haul, meaning that you did want to see some first impression videos. So I decided to do it on this guy next because I just couldn't resist on trying this. But yeah, so if you guys want to hear my thoughts, see what I think, how it applies and whatnot, then just keep watching the video and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks guys. Okay, so I have my foundation done. I haven't put on concealer because there's a concealer in here, so I want to try it out. And then if it doesn't work out, I'll place like more concealer on. So I've done, I guess, the rest of my face. Bring it in here. I'm just going to place it under the eye. Not thick, but it is pretty hard to get. It's kind of rough a little. I'm hoping I can blend this out with the Beauty Blender because that is my favorite way. So there is the highlight, which is that one again. I'm going to blend it out with my Beauty Blender because I need to set my under eye and set my entire face. That way I can contour. So it's kind of blending. Okay. Okay, it is blending out actually. It's blending out fairly nicely.
Haha. I need a brush for my inner corner.
So I'm gonna place a little bit more in that inner corner because I feel like I didn't get it on there enough. And I'm actually gonna take this brush. Oh, and it is pigmented, as you guys saw, because, I mean, look at that. This is nice. I am liking this. And this highlighter color is perfection. So I'm just blending. This is like my normal blending speed. It may seem like I'm fast forward, but no, this is how fast I blend. And I feel like even though I'm blending it with a Beauty Blender and it is like a cream, I don't feel like it's taking me like forever to blend it out. I feel like it's honestly taking me as long as it would my regular concealer. I'm just going to take a little bit here and just like place more under and then blend it out with my Beauty Blender. I just feel like I need more coverage down here. I didn't sleep a lot last night. So I'm going to go in here. Hopefully that'll also be a thing I notice. Layering it will work or not. I'm going to use my Airspun loose face powder and my sponge as well to set under the eye. That. And then we are going to move on to cream contouring. It's pretty pigmented. I'm kind of scared now, but we're going to do this. So just going to put it where my hollow is and slightly above because I feel like if I blend it out, it will probably come down too low. Like that. I don't know if this is hard to blend out, so I'm going to go ahead and blend it. I'm also going to go ahead and put this onto my like temples. I don't have much I want to cover. I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques 310 I was going to say powder and then I was going to say foundation brush. There we go. Good morning. So I'm going to use this to kind of blend this out. I hope this works. I'm kind of nervous, but here we go. I had a line here and then here, I don't know if you can tell, like right there, product just went missing. I don't know if I didn't put a lot, but that product is still there. So not really digging that now. Apply it and blend it out again because that's just like blotchiness and that shouldn't be happening.
It is super blendable.
I'm gonna leave it like this and we're gonna do the other side, but you can already kind of tell how this half seems more defined than just this half. Take the product again and I'm just gonna put some there. I think that's a lot. Probably is. That's okay. So just like that, now I'm gonna blend it out again using the same brush. I'm just going to take my MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder in NC45. I'm just going to dust this. I didn't set with that powder like I normally would. So a little on the forehead. I'm trying not to touch the contour, my nose, the upper lip, the chin, and then down here. Today we are going to set that bronzer, and this is not a foundation powder, so it's not going to get rid of the color. I'm going to try one side over the powder to see how it kind of feels or looks. This is what I was kind of trying to prevent. I just feel like it's pretty thick and I don't want it to be that thick. But it didn't do anything bad over the powder, so you could do it over your powder if you wanted to. It's not that bad actually. It just gives it more definement. Using the Wet n Wild contouring palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, which is the lighter one, which is this one. It is my current obsession and I've been using it on its own. So I definitely know that I love this contouring shade. So I'm going to use this to set that contour. So with the powder over it, it is pretty thick because like I said, I feel like I applied it a lot thicker. It does amp up my contour powder because this is not the shade that it is. I'm going to brush off any of this powder under the eye so we can kind of see the under eye, how it's doing. The under eye actually set really well. It doesn't look powdery or blotchy by any means. So I'm going to apply some blush and then we're going to blend out this contour a little bit and see if we can blend it out. Before I do that, actually, I'm going to bake under here to sharpen it up. Just because I feel like even if I try to blend it out, it's just too much. So I'm just taking my air sponge again and just a triangle kind of sponge, and I'm just going to come in here and I'm going to chisel this out. And I'm just going to let that sit for a second before we go in and blend everything out. I'm going to go ahead and brush all this off. I'm just going to start in by blending in my blush with my contour. And then I'm going to come down like I always do. So overall, my first impressions is that this product works really well. I do notice that it did cling to my acne just a little bit. It blends out really well. It applies nicely. I'm actually very impressed because I have tried other contour, cream contour kind of palettes, and I've had to return them because they were either blotchy, patchy, they wouldn't go on smooth, they wouldn't blend. It was like such a hassle just to blend out a line, or it would look too harsh. So I'm pretty happy. Maybe some of you think this is too strong, but I mean, in general, this is how I wear my contour with powder. I did make a mistake and I went to clean up with powder. It cleaned up really well because I've tried other cream contours that if you put powder over it, it doesn't really get rid of like the brown or the darkness. It just puts a little bit of white cast over it, but you can still see it. So then you just look ridiculous because it's like you were trying to cover something and you didn't do it right. So that it didn't do that. It actually sharpened it up without making me look crazy. So I'm pretty impressed with this. I will keep using it, but overall my first impressions are that it's a good product if you're really into cream contouring or you want to amp up your game, because I do feel like I looked very chiseled out compared to usual. I probably won't do this on my everyday. Maybe for videos I would do it, but like on the regular I wouldn't do it unless I'm having like pictures taken. It is an extra step other than your regular like powder contour. I will tell you it is pigmented. It is very pigmented. Let me show you. So here, let me put some on the center of my nose. I do like it on the ball of my nose. Do you see that highlight? This highlight is very nice. I will give it that. But once again, even though I put it on, I have to kind of set it with some type of highlighting powder now. But those are my first impressions. I'm excited. I think my next first impression is going to be on this baby, and this is the NYX Sculpt and Highlight Face Duo. Let me know if you want to see a first impressions on this guy. It's like a highlighting and concealing, not highlighting, into a highlight and a contour, but like in a stick instead of in a cream. So let me know if this is something you guys want to see first impressions on. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!